Hello, John Dilworth here, and this is the third attempt at trying to make this video. So hopefully I'm doing it correct this time. So many technical problems. I just don't know what to see. Let me lower it. Let me bring this down a little bit. There's some. I made a boo boo, and now I have to. No, that's not going to be it. I guess that's. I got to take this arm. It shouldn't be there. I guess that's it. Let's hope. Cut. Almost. And that goes there. Let me just paste that there. And that'll be okay. Let me turn this off for a sec. I just have to do some maintenance. I did not intend. Okay, so that's where we are. Let's save again. Let's save, always saving. And then I'm going to lock this because this causes me trouble sometimes when we work. Oh, let me turn that on. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm just cleaning up some arm animation. That's Jim. He's looking very serious. And oopsies, yeah. So I separated the arms on this run cycle. It's so much easier, I have found for myself, because I just do them separately. You know, I could take off this arm too. So that was one pass. So it's just this arm. And so I'm just cleaning this up. Where's the arm one? Where's Jim? Jimmy, come back, Jimmy. Okay, so there he is. All right, so where are we now? Okay, so he's up here. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to show you, after I get done with this, we're nearly done cleaning this stuff up. Whoops, see, arm is still going up. All right, so woohoo. So I'm not going to move the monitor because I get earthquakes, and the way I've rigged this camera is very sensitive. Okay, so let me give him a shoulder. Does that look okay? Yeah, that looks okay. This arm is behind him, obviously. And moving these arms separately from the whole piece has given me such freedom, and I can concentrate. And we will look at this composite shortly. So now his sleeve changes. It's going in the opposite direction. And we will see how this works for us with these run cycles. Or really, I'm such a proponent for breaking things down, even though it may cost, in terms of time, a little bit more time. But the result is much more memorable. And if you're into doing things that are satisfying, whoopsies, I forgot a shadow. And this is why I got into trouble last time. Jim is locked, let me not. So when I'm working this large, and I normally do not, but I'm terrified of moving the machine. Do you remember the old Harmony monitors? You could swivel them. Remember that? That was so practical. With this thing, you got to buy a whole nother, armature thing. Everything is, I'm surprised we don't have to buy our own pens. Let me lock this because last time I got into trouble. Okay, hold on. We're going to get back into things. Oh, and you even notice the hair is a totally separate thing. I'm not doing the hair until the very last, which, of course, makes lots of sense. Are we going back down? No. What happened? Oh, we are going back down. Oh. Did I get that far? Okay, so I did. This is what happens. All right, so woo. That's his sleeve. And that just goes there. Maybe we'll do it a little better. Maybe we'll do a little better. Yeah, I'll just do it like that. Well, no, it doesn't look very good. Hold on. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to do that. And that's how we match to the body. The colorists will delight in doing this, I'm sure, because it requires you take your time. And it's not just a paint bucket routine, which is actually kind of exciting, that it isn't an automatic or automated action. We have to stop and think about match lines and how well that looks. That's manual stuff. That's by the hand. And I'm not going to say it anymore, but probably every time I do a video, I can't wait to get back on paper. The next thing I do, I will have to do, if it's going to be independent. Oops, I locked that. I like going back and, what's that? That must be a shirt. Wait a minute, that has to be Jim. Yeah, that is Jim. Why am I? Oh, I have to go uptown. Okay, there we go. And I get to stop and clean things up that I notice. Okay, lock that. It's a whole process of training, self-training. Okay, where are we now? Okay, let's go back. Let's come out. Let's just see where Jim is. He's not happy. These dog catchers have got Jules, and they've been doing just cruel things to her. And that's it. This boy, now there's a cycle coming up. Yeah, right there. So guess what? Ho, ho, ho! I've already done this. So the magic of this tool. Ding, ding. So we just copy and paste. Now, if I had already, I know what you're saying. Oh, well, if you colored it, Dilworth, then, what's happening? No, stay away. Then you would have also had the coloring. So you see that I'm not all the way up there. I'm just a minor player in this game. And copy and paste. And what's next? This one? I'm sure it's this one. Copy and paste. Isn't it fun? Copy and paste. Look at the animation. Woohoo! This is digital. Copy and paste. And then one more, right? And then, yeah, one more. Where would that be? This one? No. Wait, we're going backwards. Is it that one or that one? What's happening? Oh, now I lost. I lost it. I should have been paying attention. Pay attention to the word. That's the highest, right? So what is that? Okay, that's frame 32. Let's be 32. Let me see 32 again. No, it's not 32. I think it's 31. It's 31. Dun, 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 dun. Even dummies eventually, we hope, find solutions by using their mind. All right, so there's two hands. So, I missed this. So we're always looking out. Well, maybe it's just out of, that I've done it so long. So where is that, by the way? Is that here? Yeah, it is there. It is Jim. And it's locked, so let me unlock it. Okay, so maybe I've just trained myself to constantly be alert for errors, or oversights, I call them, as I go along doing other things. Some of you will notice that'll never change. All these shoes, any product, even this questionable apparatchik, is all made by the Dilly Corporation. Okay, hold on. Where were we? We're trying to learn something here. We're trying to learn something here. All right, so Right, okay, so let's see if we could close that off. No, that's gym arm. We want that on. Okay, let me see if both arms are on. No. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for arm 2. Okay, here we go. Let's just look at this in real time. Don't worry about that. That's my original pose. Okay, let's see it fit, right? They always say fit to screen. And maybe life is like that too, you know? You want to fit to screen. But this screen, this is preset. Oh, don't start. Let's loop this thing just to see. So Jim is just sitting, and then he's running. I usually give you the background, but we have to, I don't know who's going to color this scene, but they'll have to pan the background. And this is what I did. I started off on 2s, and then I moved them to 1s. And it's super fast because it's the intensity of it. But I think you can see it if we just scroll. And of course, what's the first thing? We're always taught this anticipation. And the fight against gravity, this thing we call gravity, let's just agree we call it gravity, but it's the energy to resist. The energy to resist yields energy to propel forward with intention. And this gym has got intention. So so the other arm, this arm, watch, it'll disappear. See, it just disappears. And what I was able to do, and it yields such great stuff, great concentration. Oh, what's happening here? Hold on for a second. I just have to look at something. There's a strange, I just saw something and I want to see what it is. Oh, it's nothing. Okay, it's some weird shadow. Let me get rid of that because that unnerves me. And let me get rid of the arm. And then we'll just look at what I did. This is how I animated it. I got to a point where both arms were at play. And so let's say it's there. And then one arm disappears, the right one. Because he has his cell phone. He has his apparatchik. And I need him to toss it. So let's just focus on that right arm. And so as he gets up, there's the anticipation right there. And then I bring it over. Right? Let me just put him back on. Oopsies. No, we don't want that. And he crosses his chest, and then the exaggeration, and it's gone. And I give him 4 frames to just so it registers. And then the arm goes right into this cycle. And so that's where we are. All right, but this is how I animated it's so much easier without the arms. I can concentrate on the pelvis, which is really the sexy part of any walk or run. I'm discovering more and more. And if you can get that swivel, and then I wanted Jim has this curved spine, scoliosis, they say, professionals. Who knows how that's formed? What gorgeous curse given to those that suffer such a thing. And look at that. So that's my boy running galloping at top speed. And I'm trying to get all sorts of weird. I just, I kept messing around with it. So it's not exactly a run in place. I shifted around. The run in place actually moves around, and the head also, because I just didn't. It was maybe too seen it already. All right, so that's that, and then we get the arm. Then then I focused one arm at a time. And it was gorgeous, and I wanted to emphasize this This foreground arm more because it's closer to the camera. Oh, and that's that. Well, my friends, thank you for hanging out. And until next time, stay animated.